And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome to 2K Sports annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope from LeBron James.
And as you might expect at this stage of his career, his passing numbers have been dipping year to year. But having his veteran presence and helping to lead this team with his experience, that's something you can't put a price on.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Jackson out there with James. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's George. And it's Rollins in at the 2. And for New York, they've got Kevin Durant. Alex Caruso is out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Huff in at the 4 slot. Heading now into the final stages of the regular season. How excited are you for the playoffs, Doris?
B.A., I absolutely cannot wait. This is always a long season, and there's a little bit of time left, but boy, can you feel the anticipation.
Now here's Durant. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Free throw is good from Durant. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And so James will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Jackson. James outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
Back to Caruso, beyond the arc. Rebounded by LeBron. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Oh, boy. Don't allow Kevin Durant to get comfortable from there. It could be a long night if you do.
George passes to Anderson. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. George drives in. Back to Anderson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
There's a herky-jerky movement to what Kyle Anderson does. So difficult to guard him without fouling.
No good on the free throw.
Well, Kyle Anderson is 6'9", and so you think forward. But the fact is, he's a great passer. This guy's so unique in what he brings to the game.
And he sinks the second. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Smart. 4-3. Rebounded by LeBron. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. To the paint. Here's Anderson. Yep, that one goes.
Well, this is where Anderson has functioned for most of his career. So savvy on the interior.
Durant against Jackson. Durant looking around. 5 on the clock. Caruso outside. From downtown. Kicks it out to Smart. Here's the three. Drills it from deep.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Now, here's James. Coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. Rollins passes to James. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. James has got his second basket on the night. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for New York. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards and came out with a victory.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job with just forcing a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
And it's Washington with the ball. After the basket by New York on the other end. Here's Anderson.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Both free throws good from James. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Now, here is James. 6 points for him. With the fadeaway, and they pick up 2. James has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Right side, Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Caruso against George. The 3, James. On target from range. James has got 11.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Caruso against George. And it's slammed in by Durant.
That KD is showing a little bit of elevation.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. George outside. Back to James. Anderson for 3. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. James outside. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, the emphatic rejection. Here's Caruso. Tipped.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
George passes to Anderson. George, a screen on Robinson. Back to George. The 3. Caruso grabs the board.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller wins, Doris.
Yeah, I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this reason. You do not have enough yet talent and experience combined to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft well. Player development is absolutely critical, and your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress.
Bagley's checked in for Jackson, and both free throws good for Durant.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside, Anderson. To the middle. Hit his leg. The official saying it was kicked. Washington again can't hit. New York has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Durant against James. Pass to Huff. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by George. Washington trailing. Down low. Robinson with a steal. It's Smart on the wing. Back to Caruso. Now Robinson. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. Washington with a rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. They still need this. George's shot is good.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
And so Smart will bring it up for New York. Pass to Huff. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Bagley with the rebound. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. And finished off by Anderson.
Wow, Anderson at the rim. Look out below.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see the teams who have been dominating the board since the All-Star break. New York in 5th.
Incredible rebounding numbers since the break. They've put in a lot of effort on the glass.
Sinks the tray.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
Pass to Bagley. Washington moving the ball around. Bagley, a screen on Caruso. Back to Bagley. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Landale's checked in for Huff. Green comes in for Smart. And it's DiVincenzo in for Caruso. It's both from the stripe. New York trailing. DiVincenzo pass to Robinson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
DiVincenzo against Russell. Bagley, a screen on Durant. Inside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
For New York, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. Pass to Landale. Durant against Monk. Outside Durant. Just 4 to shoot. Outside for Green. Takes a 3. The offensive rebound. Now Landale to the inside. Right side Robinson. Durant for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. 14 points for Durant.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Monk. Pass to Garza. And he buries his first look.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Durant draws the double. Robinson finds Green. And here's Landale. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Draymond Green is a top passer at his position, and he loves to get his teammates involved.
Here's Monk. Pass to Garza. It's stolen away. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now Durant. He's covered by Bagley. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
You simply can't fight on a shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. And Washington making a change here. Free throw is good from Durant.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And both free throws good for Durant. The Wizards trail by 5. Here's George. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Monk passes to Bagley. Banked it in off the glass. Bagley's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Durant on the attack. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Bagley sets a screen. He's guarded by Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. There's a screen inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
They have no answer defensively inside.
It's stolen. George against Durant to the paint. Misses from close range.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. New York out in front, up by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. They've got D'Angelo Russell. Malik Monk is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Keontae George. DiVincenzo, pass to Green. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game. And Russell's got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. It's a 3-point game. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip. Now here's Green, still without a bucket. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
First free throw is good.
Well, you love just the versatility of Draymond Green's game. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and we know he's one of the elite defenders in the NBA.
No good on the second free throw. Wizards trail by 4. His first shot coming late. The shot by Russell, no good.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Green against Monk. Fades. Monk grabs the miss. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Here's Dort. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Green for three. New York again can't hit. Dort against George. Right side Russell. The shake. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. DiVincenzo's got 5 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
George finds Russell. Bagley sets a screen. Down low. That shot's good. Russell making the play. He's got 10.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And you look at the shot pattern for D'Angelo Russell. Doris, lots of threes in there.
You're right, B.A. There are certain guys who believe in their ability to get hot from distance, and it can completely change the tenor of the game. That has been the story of D'Angelo's career.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Green. Over Monk. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
Tenacity. It's the first word that comes to mind with Draymond Green. Is he the tallest power forward in the league? No. But can he score it? Yes.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For the Knicks, Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Landale. Marcus Smart comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for DiVincenzo. James is checked in for Washington. Fires from deep. There, LeBron for three.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
Pass to Caruso. It's tipped and stolen by Bagley. Monk for three. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Smart for three. Caruso outside. Launches a three. Washington with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Number 1, the Knicks.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
And he drops the first.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. New York trailing. Smart left side. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Smart. Robinson's got his second bucket on the night. Pass to Monk. To the middle. And stolen by Green. Smart against Monk. Low block shot. Great D that time from Monk.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
To the inside. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Green. He's averaging about 6 points per game.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority. He does there.
And again, it's Washington.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
They needed extra time to get the win, but the end result is all that matters.
You know, this was about their perseverance and their conditioning. To me, that was the difference in overtime.
Huff's checked in for New York. Here's a look at some stats for Kevin Durant.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
Here's Smart. He's got 6. Durant, pass to Huff. Back to Durant. New York working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
George outside. James with the ball. 15 points in the game. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. That one misses. New York making a switch here. Green is checked in. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for New York. Pass to Durant. Green for 3. Kicks it out to Smart. Jackson against Durant. Caruso outside. Lets it go from deep. Here's Robinson. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Anderson with a screen on Green. It's James on the wing. Green covering. Punching it inside. LeBron.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Robinson finds Smart. Here's Green. Pass to Durant. The 3 is up. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Boy, how about the range from Kevin Durant? Dial it in from another zip code.
James outside. Jackson outside. Now here's Anderson. George for 3. Fires in the triple. George has got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Durant. He's got 21. KD out here flexing on people.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You look at New York, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And of course, Washington, they're a ways down in the standings.
You know, for Washington, they know what this month is all about for them. They just have to be aggressive and punch their ticket for the play-in. But that could be easier said than done.
Up top, Anderson. It's stolen by Green. Fast break. Here comes New York. Pass to Caruso. Smart outside. Anderson against Green. Just 5 on the clock. For three, Durant. Anderson pulls it down. Washington has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Rollins. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Robinson, a screen on James. Durant, the pass to Smart. This one for three. It's rebounded by Washington. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Anderson for three. No good there. New York trailing. Pass to Caruso. 1:41 left in the second quarter. Durant taking it in close.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Doris, Alex Caruso, known for his defensive presence.
I don't know which aspect of his game on that end of the floor to talk about. His ball pressure at the point of attack is elite, but you can also put him off the ball if you need to, and he can get into passing lanes and be disruptive. If you need him to guard up a position, he can do that as well. The versatility is probably the thing that makes him dominant.
New York shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Smart finds Green. Over James. That's good from Durant on the assist by Caruso. Caruso's got 4 assists now tonight. The Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Rollins. Back to James. Jackson outside. And a nice finish on the layup.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
The Knicks shooting around 50% of the game so far. Now Caruso takes the three, nails it from beyond the arc. Caruso's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to James. Nice D from Durant.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Knicks. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
You look at New York, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Here's George. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Marcus Smart out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Huff in at the 4 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Now, here is James. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Always willing to embrace contact. LeBron James has the kind of frame that can absorb it any time.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Huff. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Knicks. The lead is 2. Outside, Green. Pass to Durant. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight. Well, the Wizards shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. James against Green. The shot by James, no good.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Now Caruso. Pass to Durant. Now Smart from the arc. And Smart nails the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And here's George. Now James. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
You call this a groove, folks, offensively. When shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Now here's Caruso. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. On the wing, Durant. Defended by Jackson. Shot clock at 3. From deep. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson outside. Here's Rollins. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And James gets it to go.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Jackson against Durant. Pass to Smart. The 3 is up. LeBron with the rebound. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. George outside. James passes to George. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. New York leading by 3. Here's Robinson. Here's Green. Kicks it out to Smart. Durant for 3. Caruso left side. Pass to Smart. Launches it. Hits the trifecta. Smart's got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, love the intensity once you're hitting the boards.
Jackson, pass to Anderson. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Rollins. Now here's Anderson. Robinson defending. Just 5 to shoot. Anderson can't get it to go. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Outside Robinson. Pass to Durant. Here's Robinson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Anderson.
I think obviously the shot blocking skills are the first thing you think of when you think of Mitchell Robinson. But this guy is showing signs of improving on the offensive end as well.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Let's take a glance at some of the defensive numbers. Here are the top teams in the league that come away with steals. New York in 5th.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
No good on that one. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
B.A., he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The Wizards trail by 6. Here's Rollins, and the layup is good off the glass. Rollins has got his second basket of the night.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
It's James on the wing. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. James has got 26.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Caruso, pass to Green. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Durant. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Rollins.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Anderson can't get it to go. And it's Green with the ball for the Knicks. 4-point game. Now Caruso. Outside Durant. Smart passes to Robinson. Fades and shoots. And it's Green missing. The Wizards have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Back to Jackson. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Smart. Pass to Caruso. Now here's Robinson. Smart outside. The 3-pointer off the mark. Wizards trail by 4. George outside. Here's Rollins. Defended by Smart. James against Durant. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Now here's Robinson. 10 points for him. George outside. Here's Anderson. James passes to Anderson. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Stop the drought. Caruso with the bucket.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Landale's checked in for New York. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Bagley's checked in. Bagley, a screen on Green. Here's James. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Green up top. Check by James. New York working the ball around now. On the wing, Green. Check by James. And it's Green missing.
They're winning despite his performance here, and they have had his back all night.
James outside. Pass to Anderson. Bagley sets a screen. Up top, Anderson. Landale defending. And another miss by Washington.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
Down low. Here's Robinson. Nails the baby hook. Robinson's got 12 points in the game.
This guy is a trusted playmaker. Alex Caruso understands how to read the floor.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for New York.
17 foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's Washington with the ball. They trail by 6. Caruso against Russell. Inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jock Landale. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Reno at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. It's also good, so he hits both free throws.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Smart passes to Green. It's Smart on the wing. Monk covers. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. They set a pick. Over James. Monk grabs the miss. Monk's got 4 rebounds in the game. James, a screen on Smart. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a look now at the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Anthony Edwards and the Golden State Warriors.
And you know, for that matchup with the Trailblazers, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Dort, he's checked in for Smart. And it's DiVincenzo in for Caruso. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal. Second team foul.
That one misses for Hartenstein.
Sometimes in this league, you just have to be patient. Isaiah Hartenstein, a second-round pick, he has now become an invaluable asset to his team.
Now here's Russell. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Marvin Bagley III.
Shoot 2.
At the line. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
2 minutes.
Dort outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Puts up a 3. A rebound by the Wizards. Monk looking around. Pass to Russell. They set the pick. Here's Garza. Outside Monk for the lead. The shot off that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
DiVincenzo pass to Hartenstein. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Well, you always want high field goal percentages from the bigs. These are the best at efficiently putting the ball in the bucket. Number 1, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Every team in this league wants a guy like him. A big who scores at an efficient clip. What an asset to have.
New York making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Russell against DiVincenzo. Bagley. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Bagley's got 6 points in the quarter.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Durant draws the double. New York working the ball around now. Green for 3. It doesn't go for him.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Monk against Durant. Outside Russell with the floater. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Durant for 3. Green for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Washington. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Washington, D'Angelo Russell is out there with Keontae George. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Now here's Hartenstein. For 3, DiVincenzo sinks it from distance. And the Knicks lead by 1.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Monk with it. Green covering. Here's Russell. And it's New York with a rebound. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. George against Durant. Drops in the layup for 2. Now it's a 3-point Knick lead.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Outside Russell. George a screen on DiVincenzo. Russell from outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Landale. Durant against George. Durant with the bucket. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Now here's Monk. Will it go? And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul. Malik Monk at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Hartenstein. And it's Lou Dort in for Green. And a change for the Wizards. James is checked in. And Monk drops them both. Here's Dort. Pass to Durant. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Washington. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Back to James. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Landale. For 3, DiVincenzo. Pure from 3-point range.
They've had a hard time shutting down the 3-point shot.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's DiVincenzo. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
I like DiVincenzo trying to score on the interior. Underrated hops from the young man.
James outside. Pass to Monk. To the paint. 6 to shoot. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Robinson. Dort, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Dort. New York working the ball around now. Durant. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
James against Durant. Looking to win the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Not much the defense could do there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute bull down low.
At the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So for the Knicks, Huff's checked in for Landale. Smart comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for DiVincenzo. And a change for the Wizards. Russell's checked in for Monk. That one's no good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Now here's Smart. Back to Durant. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. And it's 37 points for Durant.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
James outside. Russell a screen on Durant. Pass to George. There's the triple. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That's good from George.
Well, Keontae George, guys, a talented backcourt guy. He can create off the dribble. He can make snappy passes. Everything you want in a combo guard.
Anderson's checked in for Washington. Rollins comes in for Russell. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. And here's Smart. Here's New York. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Caruso. Here's Huff. Right side, Robinson. 5 to shoot. Smart outside. The kick to Durant. He gets it in there. Durant's got 39.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to George. Now Bagley. And there's James from the arc. Huff pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
On the wing, Caruso. George defending. Here's Huff. Outside Durant. Over Bagley. Yet another bucket.
What a scoring performance.
Breaking the 40-point threshold yet again. He's done it the 5th most times in NBA history. James inside. Durant's there. Kicks it to George. The 3. Ooh, ripped away. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, how smart is Marcus Smart using his body? He's such a physical guard, seeks out contact. Nice.
And he makes the first. And Washington making a change here. Jackson is checked in. And so Smart nails them both. Wizards trail by 14. Anderson passes to Rollins. Back to Anderson. There's a screen. To the inside. LeBron fires one down.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Pass to Smart. New York working the ball around now. Down low. Huff can't get it to go.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
Now George. Here's Rollins. Shoots. The shot by James, no good. Durant against George. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Boy, how about the quick decision-making of KD? What a fabulous job he does sifting through the defense and putting the pass on target.
Now here's George. Pass to James. And it's blocked. Now here's Smart. Tightly guarded. Here's Huff. Caruso, right side. Fires the 3. Washington with a rebound. Rollins has got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Now George. LeBron. Oh, missed on the train.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Oh, Smart drives.
Washington foul. Rollins. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Durant. Caruso fires. The 3 is off.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Goes again.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Knicks leading by 13. Smart. There's a minute 59 left in the game. Here's the floater. KD. No stopping the floater.
Well, let's just sit back and admire the brilliance of Kevin Durant. He makes these floaters look easy.
Wizards trail by 15. George, a screen on Robinson. Up top, Anderson. Robinson defending. Banks it home. Big shot.
From a scoring standpoint, this is where Kyle Anderson makes his living, in that painted area.
New York has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And there it is!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's George. After the basket by New York on the other end. He launches. Shot's no good. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Knicks. The lead is 15.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
A big key tonight, second chance points.
Yeah, B.A., they really hit the offensive glass. They won the battles for loose balls, giving them plenty of extra opportunities.
And you have to like how they played this year. 55 wins in total.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Here's Rollins. Outside, Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. There's another rebound. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And now we have Allie LaForce.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We contested the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in a pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look